Let's be real, folks. DEI sounds like something you'd hear on Wall Street, but it's actually about something much more important, making sure everyone has a fair shot. DEI stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. It's about recognizing that we all come from different backgrounds and have different experiences. And that's a good thing. Think about it like this. Our differences make us stronger. Different perspectives bring new ideas to the table. And when everyone feels welcome and respected, they're more likely to speak up and share those ideas. That's how we innovate, grow, and build a better future. But DEI isn't just about warm and fuzzy feelings, it's also good for business. Companies with diverse workforces tend to be more profitable, they can connect with a wider range of customers, and they're better equipped to solve complex problems. So whether we're talking about the workplace, our communities, or society as a whole, DEI matters. It's about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, regardless of their background. Alright, let's break down this DEI thing a little further. First up, we've got diversity. This is about recognizing and valuing the differences between people. We're talking about things like race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, religion, ability, and age. It's about embracing the beautiful tapestry of human experience. Next, we've got equity. Equity is about fairness. It's about making sure everyone has equal opportunities, even if that means leveling the playing field. Imagine a foot race where some people have to carry heavy weights while others don't. That's not fair, right? Equity is about removing those weights so everyone has a fair chance to succeed. And finally, we have inclusion. Inclusion is about creating an environment where everyone feels welcome, respected, and valued. It's about making sure everyone's voice is heard and that everyone feels like they belong. Think of it like a potluck dinner. Diversity is having all sorts of different dishes, equity is making sure everyone has a seat at the table, and inclusion is making sure everyone feels comfortable enough to dig in and enjoy the meal. Now, the fight for DEI isn't new. It's been a long and winding road with twists, turns, and some serious roadblocks along the way. You could say it really picked up steam during the civil rights movement in the 1960s. People were fighting for equal rights and opportunities, and DEI was a big part of that. We saw laws passed like the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. That was a huge step forward. But let's be real, passing laws is one thing, changing hearts and minds is a whole other story. Fast forward a few decades and the conversation around DEI continued to evolve. We started talking more about things like unconscious bias, microaggressions, and the importance of representation. Companies started implementing DEI programs, and we saw more people of color, women, and members of other marginalized groups in leadership positions. But then, something interesting happened. As DEI gained momentum, so did the backlash. Some people started pushing back, claiming that DEI was actually discriminatory and unfair. They argued that it gave preferential treatment to certain groups and disadvantaged others. So, where do we stand with DEI today? Well, it's complicated. On the one hand, we've made significant progress. More and more companies are prioritizing DEI, and we're seeing greater representation in many industries. But on the other hand, we still have a long way to go. Systemic racism and discrimination are still very real, and the backlash against DEI is growing louder. Some big names like Elon Musk have even come out swinging against DEI, calling it discriminatory and illegal. They argue that it's led to a culture of censorship and reverse discrimination. And look, I get it, change can be scary, especially when it challenges the status quo. But here's the thing, DEI isn't about taking anything away from anyone. It's about creating a more just and equitable society for everyone. It's about making sure everyone has the opportunity to succeed, regardless of their background. And that's something worth fighting for, even if it's not always easy or comfortable. So, yeah, DEI is still relevant. It's more important now than ever. We can't let the fear of change or the voices of opposition drown out the voices of those who have been marginalized for far too long, because at the end of the day, DEI is about building a better future for all of us. And that's something we should all be able to get behind. Thank you for visiting the Today Hot Reels YouTube channel. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X.